Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. I ain't dropped a video. Think it's been a few months since I dropped a video. Just want to hop back on here and catch up with everybody. Uh, Give y'all an update on what's going on in the trucking journey and where I'm at in this trucking world, man. A little quick update. I am not at Schneider no more. I am not Schneider Intermodal anymore. I put in my 2-week notice back in March. So I've been gone from Schneider since March. And not to say anything happened bad, but after I got my 1-year experience back in December, I had a hiccup go on, I think in October, where I was laid off work for like 30 days. I made a video about that hiccup, but I never posted it. So I just run it down to y'all. Basically what happened was I was coming down 85, going 85 north, headed to South Carolina. And what happened was my phone was in my lap and one of those AI cameras caught me. DOT pulled me over. I was still with Schneider at that time. So Schneider, if anybody know anything about Schneider, if anybody know anything about Schneider, they know Schneider is very strict when it comes to their policies or whatever. So when I was fighting that cell phone ticket, which eventually got thrown out because whatever my lawyer did to fight it, I didn't get any points on my record. Schneider didn't get any points, so it eventually got thrown out. And I was eventually, after 4 weeks, mind you, I was still a brand new driver, so I didn't want to leave Schneider at the time. So I was literally out of work for 4 weeks. I think I missed like 2 paychecks. I used the PTO that I had for 2 of those weeks. For 1 of those weeks, I got paid the first week because it was a week in a hole. And then 2 of those weeks leading up to December, I was out of a paycheck. And as far as driving goes. So, like I said, I started back working the top of November after the lawyer beat the case. It was a speedy trial. I got a lawyer, a CDL attorney that was in that area that fought the case for me. Got the case thrown out. No points on my license. No safety points goes to Schneider. They let me start back working in top of November. I worked from November all the way to February at Schneider. And then in February, I got hired on at a local company, food service. I don't really want to say their name. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to say their name because this is one of the strictest food service companies in Atlanta. You dig what I'm saying? And it was better pay, better home time, better benefits, better overall. But if you think Schneider was strict, this food service company that I'm working for now, I just tell y'all, it's not US Foods, it's not Cisco, it's not PFG. It's one of those food service companies where I don't even hit the ramp. I mean, it's gravy, it's sweet. I make the money, the $1,400-$1,500 that I was just me being transparent with y'all. You know, my channel, VOB Lifestyle, is all about being transparent. So every video that I drop, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. The money that I was making at my bad, the lights was off. The money that I was making at Schneider, I make that in less than 40 hours a week at this company. I got in this company at the top of, what is it? It's June. At the top of April. Put in my 2 weeks notice with Schneider back in March. They didn't want to see me leave. I was one of those drivers that, you know, my leader loved. She loved what I brought to the table. She went to bat for me because they tried to actually fire me for the cell phone ticket. And my leader actually got them to hold off and let them see what the lawyer's gonna do. And when we go to court, I never went to court, but when my lawyers go to court, are they gonna add points to my license? If they were gonna add points to my license, I would have automatically been fired, because that would have added a CSA score to Snyder. So she actually was one of the people that went to bat for me. Shout out to my leader. Shout out to my leader. She know who she is if she ever see this video. But she went to bat for me. But like I say, fast forward, March, I put in my 2 weeks notice. I actually got this job. It's crazy how I got this food service job. It was God, because I had a cousin. I got a cousin that was working there. I think I mentioned my cousin on one of the first videos that I dropped, and I was like, he make over $100,000 a year, but he's actually was working at this food service company. And I had been putting in the application ever since my year of experience came up back in December or January, the top of January. I just put it that way. Back when my 1 year experience came up, because they require you to have 1 year experience to do this job that I got now. And when I put in the application with his name, they denied me every time. You know what I'm saying? They denied me every time. So I end up, you know, the trucker groups on Facebook, one of the big trucker groups on Facebook, I end up seeing a guy comment under some guy post on one of those pages, and he was like, he's in the Atlanta area and he worked for this company that I work for now, and he was like, this is the smoothest fast food job around. And I'm like, damn, that's the same company my cousin worked for. So I PM'd him on Facebook, and he was like, yeah, I'm so-and-so. I do work here. I just got hired like 2 months ago, but fill out the application tonight and put my name down for a reference. Bruh, it couldn't have been nothing but God. This is my 3rd time filling out the application. I got denied 2 times back to back. From December to March, they just kicked my application out. I was putting my cousin down for a reference. I put this guy name down for a reference. I put his name down for a reference on that Friday. By that Monday that I was back at Snyder picking up from the rail yard, as I'm headed to my first load of the day, the company is calling me and letting me know that I'm moving forward in the hire process and asking me, can I come in for an interview the following week? And it couldn't be nothing but the grace of God. Like I said, there was the 3rd time's the charm type ordeal. I end up putting in the application, putting him down for the reference. That Friday, when I got off the road from Snyder, got back home because I was regional. If y'all go back on my previous videos, I let everybody know that I was regional. I wasn't OTR. I did do regional OTR when I first started with Snyder, the first 3 months. When I was driving, I wasn't in the motor. But in the motor, that's working out the Fairburn yard. I was coming home every Friday, leaving back out on Monday early afternoon. So by the time that Monday came, this company was hitting me up asking me for an in-person interview. Went in there, did the interview with no food service experience, with a fresh 1 year of experience. These guys gave me a shot. They gave me a hire date. It took like, I want to say it took like 3 weeks for everything to go through, my background check, drug screen, just everything they had to do with HR. It took like 3 weeks for them to go through. that gave me enough time for me to put in my 2 weeks notice with Schneider. I know a lot of people say they don't put in 2 week notice with companies, but me being me, I just want to be as professional as I could be. So I end up putting in a 2 week notice with my team lead. Well, actually, I only gave him a week and a half. I ain't even gonna lie, because I was scared to put, I was going back and forth with myself, like, should I put in a 2 week notice, or should I just, you know, getting big too at the food service. Should I put in the 2 week notice, or should I just quit? But I end up giving him like a week and a half. And I've been with this company ever since. Going on 3 months, man, at this company. And with this company that I'm at, I might give y'all the name later on if I keep, once I keep dropping videos, because I plan to keep dropping videos. But this is a very strict company, and I mean, I don't got, my channel is all about trucking, lifestyle. I want to put some fashion in here, some music in here, but once I got with this company, I started orientation. They started me out with I think $31. After my 3 months is up, which is up, it moves up to 33, and then after 6 months it moves up to 35, and then after a year it moves up to like $37. So, and it's local, overtime every day after 8 hours. So yeah, that's where I've been at, man. I just made 3 months at this company. God, to God be the glory. My lifestyle done changed tremendously. I'm not sleeping in the back of a sleeper in different cities anymore. I'm home every night, every day. Like I said, some weeks I work less than, because you got to bid for your shifts. And I recently just got a bid not too long ago, but like some weeks I work less than 50 hours a week, and I bring home what I was bringing home at Schneider, working 70, running out my 70 every week, from Monday to Friday, running out my 70, running 14 hours a day, because that's the only way you can make money at Schneider with intermodal. On the regional side, you have to run up your own duty. You had to run up your own duty hours, plus your miles, plus your, what was it? It was on your loads. On this one, I went through training. Training was a month. So for the last 2 months, I've been on my bid. I work 4 days a week, sometimes 5. And even with the 5 days, I'm still not over 50. Even with those 5 days, I'm still not over 55 hours. And that's like a, you know what I'm saying? That's an easy $2,000 check. Easy. Full benefits, 401k, dental and health. I mean, it's just, to God be the glory. You know what I'm saying? This VOV lifestyle type talk right here. I gotta give all praise to God. You know, I'm home with my family, my wife, my kids. It's new to me though, because being over the road for a whole year, stuff get tricky. You know what I'm saying? You being over the road for a whole year, things get a little tricky. So it's kind of new to me these last 3 months, but I'm adjusting. I love what I do. Easy work, chain account. I got my same 4 stops every day of the week. My customers know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a friendly face to them. I see them, I greet them. They offer to feed me every time they see me. I have to turn down food. It went from eating out of the truck stop to these restaurants wanting to feed you all this bad food. It's just, trucking is just a lot of bad food. You have to do your meal prep. This off the subject, but yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. I'm just giving y'all an update on where I'm at, man. Life after Schneider, after my first company. But to any new driver that is looking at this video, give Schneider a shot. If you just got your CDL, you in a metropolitan area where Schneider has a facility or a yard. If you are in the Atlanta area and you are able to get on the road and do regional, if that's an option for you and your family, because I know people have different situations, and I salute my wife for making that sacrifice, letting me go on the road Monday through Friday for a whole year straight, a year and some change straight, so I can be able to come home every day now, because I stay consistent on the road, even through a hiccup like I had back in October. We fought through it, we got through it, to God be the glory. But if you are in a metropolitan area where Schneider is offering you to get with them, basically, if you are in the Atlanta area, you need to go to Schneider. This is a roadmap for you to get home daily, weekly, because Schneider did have a daily intermodal account that I could have been on, but I didn't know if they was gonna be making $1,300+ a week. I never got that far. I just knew what I was making regional, it was enough to change my trajectory in my life. You know what I'm saying? From working warehouses and working odd jobs and working in hospitals and working in, you know what I'm saying, doing things that I don't need to be doing for money. Schneider Intermodal was enough money to change my trajectory. So here's a roadmap for any new CDL holder that Schneider will hire. You get on with Schneider, you go regional drive in for 3 months. If Schneider has an intermodal yard near you or by you, you get on with intermodal, you're gonna be making $1,200 to $1,300 plus a week, easy. It was weeks that I was making $1,500 with Schneider. I don't know how everybody taxes is set up different, but if I was you, I would go exempt for that at least the first 6 months, so you can run your money up. So that gives you was getting your taxes taken out the first 3 months. You got with Schneider on your third money, you was able to go intermodal. You go exempt for 6 months, and you start seeing your bread. You did what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with taxes, bro, like, when I filed taxes, yeah, I owed the IRS, but it wasn't nothing, bro. I think it was like a few $100s. See what I'm saying? Because I got kids. Like I said, everybody's situation different. But yeah, that's a roadmap for new drivers. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. VO with Lifestyle, a new video, a new update on my trucker journey. We food service local delivery driver right now, man. Shout out to all my drivers out there. Y'all stay safe. VO with Lifestyle. I'm gone.